Hey, it's Karri Flatla here with Remax Real Estate Lethbridge and Karri Flatla and Associates. So, how do you know if you should adjust your list price when you put your house on the market? The assumption should always be, before you even talk about changing the price, the assumption should be that your listing stands on a solid foundation. And that's not just a pun because it's a house, it's to do with being strategic. So we always want to make sure before that house hits the market that we have prepared the home for sale. We've overlooked nothing. We've looked at the house through the eyes of your perfect buyer. It's in good shape. It's staged properly. It's clean. All of those things have already been dealt with so that the market isn't doing price reductions when they're viewing the home. And then number two, you want to make sure that you've exposed the house to as many buyers as possible. It's well marketed, lots and lots of market exposure. So preparing and presenting and promoting the house are sort of assumed. And then once we know we've covered those things off, then we have to look at timing and market response. And those are the two keys to deciding when it's time for a price adjustment. So market response, that means what are the showings like, how many showings and how often, and what is the buyer feedback. And we try to ask for feedback after every single showing. We won't always get feedback from the realtor, but most of the time we will get some comments about the home, the price, the way it showed, that kind of thing. Super important. And then what's the showing activity like? Are we getting tons of showings, steady? Or did showings drop off after the first week or two and now crickets and nobody's looking at the house? So the level of showing activity and then the feedback that we're getting, what kind of inquiries are we getting about the home, all of that tells us market response. We don't control the market, we only can control our response to the market and what the market is saying about the home. At that point, we make a decision if we need to make a price adjustment to the listing and at what point in the listing we're making that price adjustment and how much is the adjustment. So in a hot market like this, if you have a house that's in a hot seller's market based on the price range, the location, all of that, really within about 2 weeks, you will know if you've hit the mark with your list price. And of course, you don't want to leave money on the table. You want to make sure you're getting top dollar, but you also want to generate lots of interest because today's buyer is very smart. If you have any questions about the pricing process and strategy for your home, give me a call or send me a text, 3827335. We'll be happy to put a plan together for you. In the meantime, stay warm, have a great long weekend, and we'll see you for next Friday Fire. Take care.